Hey guys, and welcome to Jurassic World Evolution. I am so happy that I can finally upload these videos because seriously, this game is so amazing. My name is the Lady Designer for those who don't know, and I apologize for my voice. I have been sick the last week and I'm still having a cold, so I sound a little bit weird. I'm very sorry for that, but okay, let me tell you a little bit how I experienced this game. I'm still not totally finished, but I'm getting there. And this game is really addictive, I have to say. It's really amazing. And a few of you are probably very curious what kind of islands we have. So let me just show you. This is the first island. This is Isla Muerte. And that is the first island. Next to that, you will unlock Isla Muerte. And I have to say, if you reach to 3 or 4 stars at Isla Muerte, you will unlock Isla Nublar. And Isla Nublar is your sandbox island. And as you can see, I didn't play anything yet on this island because you really need to unlock a lot of things before you can start at Isla Nublar, but you don't really have anything to build with. So you really have to go through all the islands, do missions and contracts to unlock a lot of buildings, a lot of digging sites to get new dinosaurs, etc. So let me just show you. So from Isla Muerta, you go to Isla Takano. And from Isla Takano, you go to Isla Pena or Isla Pena. I don't know exactly how they pronounce it, but you see it. And then you go to Isla Sona. And it is, I don't know, I think I've been playing the game right now for like 50 hours. And I did got the credits so that I completed the game. But I still didn't complete the game. But there's so much more to do. So let's jump into this island just to show you a little bit how this island looks. This is the first island, and wow, as you can see, it's completely full. You have like this map, and these are your borders of your islands. And as you can see over here, you have you can get new contracts over here, and the contracts look like this. Release a Dinosaurs with cardio strength modification, for example, or photograph and dinosaur hunting. These are your science. Oh wait, there they are. These are your science contracts, and you have entertainment contracts and security contracts. As you can see, even though I unlocked a new island, I still have a lot of missions to do at this island to unlock the science center, incubation speed, extraction speed, Dinosaurs, etc. So there's a lot of stuff I still need to do at the first island. But so when you, for example, unlock your game at an island rating of 5, you will most of the islands unlock new stuff like Isla Muerte, Isla Nublar. I did unlock them. So at almost all the islands, if I'm right, I did got 5 stars, but later on, because it can change, your island rating can change. You have a dinosaur rating and a facility rating. So you need to make sure that all of them are 5 stars, and then you will unlock new stuff as well. Next to the missions you get over here. And that also, it includes like your digging site. Let me show you right over here. Over here you have your expedition map, and as you can see, I almost unlocked everything, but still I do have one over here that is locked. And is there another one, or is that like the last one to find? So I still need 2 more dinosaurs. Let me just show you quickly what kind of dinosaurs I already got. And these are the dinosaurs. So I don't even want to pronounce it because I'm pretty sure I say them wrong. But the Ankylosaurus, the Apatosaurus, the Brachiosaurus, Camosaurus, the Ceratosaurus, the Chasmosaurus, the Chunkingosaurus, Corythosaurus, the Deinonychus, oh my gosh, the Dilophosaurus, the Diplodocus, the Dracorex, the Edmontosaurus, Gallimimus, Giganotosaurus, oh my gosh, I shouldn't do this, I'm so sorry. Gigantspinosaurus, the Hyangosaurus, the Indominus Rex, the Chondrosaurus, the Maiasaura, the Majungasaurus, the Mamenchisaurus, so many, Mentriacanthosaurus, the Mutabudasaurus, the Nodosaurus, I don't know, the Parasaurolophus, the Pentaceratops, the Palacanthus, the Sauropelta, Spinosaurus, Stegosaurus, Struthiomimus, the Styracosaurus, Sugomimus, the Torosaurus, the Triceratops, the Centaurus, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and the Velociraptor. And there are 2 more to unlock, as you can see. So these are all the dinosaurs you will get in the first deluxe edition, if I'm right. This is not including the DLC, if I'm right. Hopefully, am I right? I don't know exactly. So these are all your dinosaurs, and you have like different types of fences to choose from. You need to unlock them. In the beginning, you only start with a light steel fence, and as you go further into the game, you will get new fences. And the same goes for your operations center. So you start with a ranger center, ACU center, and a storm defense station. And I didn't even build this one. I just unlocked this one, the innovation center, which is really cool. But I really don't have any space, honestly, to build it, because you almost use all your space in the game, which is really fun. So let me just show you the other island. So let's jump into Isla Muerte. Go to the island, and you always get like a very nice introduction, and you fly through the park you have built on. So it's not like one video they play all the time. They actually play the map you have built on already. So that's quite fun, in my opinion at least. There we go. Isla Muerte. There we are. So over here we have this second island, and as you can see, again, you have your 5-star rating. I did unlock everything over here. But probably, let's see, what was that? No, over here. Okay, so over here, I only need to unlock the medium power station. And enable to do so, you need to get a lot of contracts. So you need to do a lot of contracts. But as you can see right now, and that is total coincidence, there are dinosaurs outbreaking, and that is just terrible. So you need to make sure to open your shelters very soon and just jump in. Where is my ACU? Over here. Okay, so let's add a task and make sure those dinosaurs will be tranquilized very soon, so they won't be killing any of the people.
Security isn't always clean.
Okay, so this is a contract, as you can see. You can get contracts yourself, or they will give you these contracts once in a while. But if you want to go further through the game, you really need to make sure you get new contracts yourself, because seriously, it doesn't go that fast else. So you can get just new contracts right over here, and trust me, there are seriously some missions, especially the missions that are like really nerve-wracking. Like you're like clicking everywhere and doing so many things at the same time, and have like sick dinos and so many dinos outbreaking. You need to fix the fences, of course, And there's just so much stuff, and it's so much fun to play. I really enjoyed it. The only negative thing maybe to say about the game is that you don't really have any stuff to like decorate. Like many of you know me from Planet Coaster, and I love doing decorations and lots of detailing, and there's just none. There is none decoration. You can only put some plants and trees and bushes like this. And that's it. And you have some shrubs, and you have your water, and you can do some terraforming. There are no lights, nothing. So you only have your path system with a fancy path that includes some kind of banner or maybe some bins or some benches, but that's it. You can't do that yourself. So as you can see, those guys are tranquilized right now. So we can make sure they will get back into let's see, is it already fixed? No, it's not fixed yet. Almost. They are working on it, so we can put them back in their cage. And why can't I click you? Oh wait, okay, destination and destination. Okay, so the fence is not totally fixed yet. Obstructed. Oh, that's because of that dinosaur. Okay, so let's move on. So to play this game, you need to unlock a lot of stuff to start building in the sandbox. We will do a sandbox park this week at the channel too. And of course, everyone wants to know what happens if you have just one big cage with like all carnivores or herbivores in it. And of course, with all the herbivores in it and just one or maybe two carnivores in it. That sounds like fun, right? So we're gonna do that on the channel as well. So make sure you are subscribed to see those videos too. What else can we show? Okay, so when you, for example, incubate, I'm not gonna pay attention too much of this gameplay because there are a lot of YouTubers that will do gameplay. I will do probably some gameplay too, maybe one or two islands to just give you an idea of how everything works. This is more of an overview to give you a little bit of a feeling what happens into the game. And hopefully you like the way I approach it. Like, there are so many ways to do this, and this is my first time reviewing this kind of games. So I hope you like it, guys. Make sure to smash that like button if you do. So if you incubate a dinosaur, you can unlock genomes in the game. And for example, like this one doesn't have any modified genome. So there are like different types of patterns you can unlock, so you give them another color. You can't really see the colors when you select them, so you have to wait and see when they are incubated to see how they look. The same goes for example your defense, so you can have like skin toughness, aggressive instincts, intensive repair, brain aging, note the fast, yes, strong muscle fibers, increased bone density, etc. There is cardio strength, reaction speed, brain aging, immune response, hyper efficient blood, strong muscle fibers, and I think these are the same if I'm right. Robust I don't know how to pronounce that. Digestion, I don't know. You guys can read it. Intuitive learning, intensive repair, immune response, hyper efficient blood, increased bone density. Is there any more? There are so many genomes to unlock. Okay, I do see, yes, they are still open, my emergency shelters. So there are so many things to unlock, and you can modify their genome. So this one will get like a blue head or anything like that. And when you do change that, you will also see like let me just show you real quick. For example, his defense goes up, or his resilience go up, his lifespan go up, etc. But his viability goes down. So that means there is a less chance that the incubation goes right or wrong. no, goes wrong. Yeah. So you have to make sure of that. So there are like, with every building, you can also unlock different types to upgrade those buildings. And as you can see, I still don't have everything, but I can give you the idea. So you can have like a better success rate or more hatchery capacity, because I now have 4 unlocked, but you start with 2 or 3 if I'm right. So yeah, that's really a lot of fun. And let me just show you in the next island if I'm right. Let's just move to Isla Takano. Go to the island. So there we are, and this island, actually, you start with like in depth for like 900,000 or so, and you start with like a main street and that innovation center if I'm right. And yeah, well, you just need to sell a lot to get started in this island. But I will do also a video with tips, so make sure to watch that video too on my channel, because I have some really useful tips to get along through the game. So make sure to watch that video too. I'm not gonna talk about that right now, but there are a lot of, I think, very useful tips in that. So on this island, as you can see, it's sometimes really hard because it's like super long and you have to flow through them, especially when you need to tranquilize your animals or your dinosaurs, I have to say. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Let's see. Now these guys are beautiful. The Brachiosaurus. That's awesome. So as you can see over here, still again, I need to complete some missions to get the Ranger Accuracy 2.0 and the Archaeortinomius. That's exactly what I said. I'm sorry, I'm probably seriously annoying a few people with how I pronounce this stuff, but hey, I wasn't the one that created these weird dinosaur names, so excuse me if I say these things wrong. But as I said, like these missions you do along the islands, they are just really excited to do so. I really love them. It's like so much tension, and it's a pity that we didn't have a storm yet, but let's just move on to the next island, because that island is probably my favorite island, at least it was to play, because, and I'm just gonna go to the island to show you guys. Isla Pena, I don't know, that island was one of my favorite islands to play, and I'm just gonna jump in to show you guys why, and I think it explains itself a little bit. You see the dark? It's so awesome. It really is. Like, the whole map stays this way, and I can't help it. I just really like it. Okay, so let's just make sure those guys will get better soon, because they get diseases, and this one has rabies, and there are a lot of diseases in the game, and I can just show you a little bit. Medical treatment. There's the common cold virus, the hookworm parasite, the Campylobacter bacteria, the bracken poisoning, the Cryptosporidium parasite, the avian influenza virus, E. coli bacteria, the mycotoxins, the ammonia poisonings, avian pox virus, the rabies virus, the tick parasite, the alg poisoning, the tapeworm parasite, the tuberculosis bacteria, and the salmonella bacteria. So there are so many diseases, but all you need to research in your research center once you unlock them. So sometimes, especially when you're playing, you will get diseases and you need to research that disease before you can cure them, and sometimes your dinos will die, and that's such a pity. But what I wanted to show you is you can also have your dino rating have a combat infamy, and that basically just means that you need to make sure your dinos are fighting to each other, and that means to different species, or sometimes like these guys, they can live with each other, so that's no problem, the Deinonychus. But there are, of course, like the Tyrannosaurus Rex. That guy doesn't like any other dinosaurs in his habitat. So if you have another one, they will fight, of course. But with these guys, you can also make sure they will fight with the Dilophosaurus. So let me just show you. We can just release that one. And they will fight, trust me, they will fight. I have one, and now hopefully, okay, my combat dinosaur is sick, so let's make sure they will all be cured very soon, because else we have a problem. Let me just close that gate very soon, because that one is still in here, and make sure, okay, combat he wants to fight with him, so that's good. And as you can see over here, he also has a combat rating. Combat infamy. So he has a +90. So the more they fight, the more infamy they get. And also, you can, of course, make sure you will hatch them with a better attack rating or a better defense rating. So you can actually make sure you have like the most terrible dinosaur, and it's just awesome. Let's just have a look at, you need to cure that little guy too, and hopefully our combat dinosaur will fight this Dilophosaurus. And let's see, where is Mr. Combat? Okay, he is it's not combat if I'm right, but that's okay, Okay, and you can even make sure that guy, your ranger, cures him. No, I don't want you. Okay, yes, heal. As you can see, their health is really low. Come on, do it. And meanwhile, they're curing him. So sometimes if you have a dinosaur you really want to win, then just make sure that that dinosaur is that you have a ranger nearby to heal him. So we want the Deinonychus to win, of course. So we need to make sure that that one. Was it the yes. Okay, that one needs to win. So then he will get a better combat infamy rating. There we go. You got him. Awesome. You did it. So yeah, it's really a lot of fun to play with that too. Like, he probably gets his combat infamy. Yes, there we go. 40. You're such a beast. So that's a lot of fun. And this island is basically, it's so small. You have not that much capacity to build on. So you really have to make sure that you have like the best the best, most scary dinosaurs at your island to have a high dinosaur rating, because you don't have that many dinosaurs to play with. So you really need to make sure you have like the most scary dinosaurs that have the highest rating, because every dinosaur, let me just show you over here. Every dinosaur has like his own rating to the park, and the higher rating they have, the more visitors you have, the more guest count you have. So this is probably the most difficult island, but the most fun island to play with, definitely. And let me just show you the Tyrannosaurus Rex for one second, because this little fella is just always complaining about the grassland and the forest. I have to say, like, it's so hard to keep him satisfied. So when you don't satisfy him, he will just break out. He will break out and follow your guests, eat your guests, attack them, and it's just terrible. But it's so much fun. Look at that lighting. Like, seriously, it's so awesome. It's freaky. Definitely freaky, but the graphics are so amazing of this game. Like, seriously, I love it. I love it. So let's just move over to the last island.
Assets in the air.
So this will be your last island to do your missions, Isla Sorna. And Isla Sorna is also very difficult in the beginning, especially because you start with like no fences at all. Well, you start with like a few buildings over here with like fences around the buildings, but nothing is closed, and you have like 15 or 20 dinosaurs walking all over the place, and one carnivore. The rest is all herbivores, and this is the only island I started 4 times over after 10 minutes every time, because I was like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna achieve this? So it's a lot of fun. This is definitely, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this is definitely a management game, and there's so much to think about. It is so much fun. So again, and hopefully, because there are so many storms, but we didn't have storms right now while I'm recording, so that's a pity, but it's a lot of fun. So you see like a tornado going over your island, and it's damaging like so many islands or fences, so your dinosaurs break out, so you have to catch them all and make sure that your guests don't get killed, of course. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. I have no idea if I did forget stuff to show you, but this is just more of an overview idea to give you an idea of what the game is all about. Like, it's definitely a lot of fun to play, and it really sucks you up in the time, and you're like, okay, just one more thing, and then I'm gonna close it, and then like 1 hour later you're still playing, and you're like, oh no, and now this happens, and then you got sabotage, and then all your gates open up, and all your dinos get loose, and it's so much fun. Like, seriously, it's a lot of fun to play. I really enjoyed it, and as you saw, I'm still not done, and there's a lot of stuff that will be shown at my channel, of course. So make sure, if you want to see the big cage with all herbivores or all carnivores and the fighting between them, make sure to follow my channel, and I will also release a video with the tips for you to get along in the game, get you through the game. But sometimes you're really stuck, and hopefully that will give you some ideas of how you can get through them. It's just beautiful. The game is seriously graphically gorgeous, I have to say. Like, every time you release a dinosaur, you get like these beautiful shots of that one dinosaur just coming out of your Hammond creation lab, And it's just stunning. The graphics are stunning, and I would definitely recommend you to play this game if you love the management game. Don't expect like I'm a Planet Coaster player and I love doing detailing and stuff. Don't expect that from this game. You can make it as beautiful as you can with the trees and stuff you have, but there's nothing else to decorate, so don't expect that. But still, it's a lot of fun to play and to play with the genomes and play with the fighting, and there's so much stuff to do. So definitely a recommendation from me. And hopefully you guys like it. Tell me in the comment section if you guys like it, and I'm sorry if I didn't show anything that you missed out anything. Hopefully you will find that out yourself, or maybe you will see it back in my other videos. Please make sure to subscribe and like the video if you do. If you did like the video, of course. And I really hope, I'm super excited to see you in one of the next episodes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.